sitting back like the seats of an 86 Delta 88 coupe on D's and Bones, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Going live in a minute, Blizzard King. This is Winter Dennis Sperling Podcast. You are rocking with the realest black men represented. Ain't no lies, cause we winning. Catching flies, ain't no feelings. Uncle D, we the villain, baby. We just left the village, baby. Now we in them villas, baby. Dennis Sperling Podcast, tuning in, we get it, baby. You can hate the player, hate the game. We love all you haters. Hate watch, hate watch. Calling lovely ladies, hands on your knees. You can thank us later. We snatching the crowns off of queens. We obliterate them. Tell the truth, shame the devil. They trying to eliminate us. You begging the sipping haters. Peeling layers off potatoes. Whoa. Southern Cadillac music like Outkast. Ain't jumping without bass. Dennis Sperling Podcast. Whoa. Southern Cadillac music like Outkast. Ain't jumping without bass. Dennis Sperling Podcast. Whoa.
We have to clean up what's going on in our house before we do anything else. What's up, fam? So, man, how did Donald Trump, Uncle Donnie, steal the black vote? That's the question that everybody wants to know. Oh, man. So, here's the thing, man. If we go back to 2016, you would swear that Donald Trump was the most racist white man that has ever walked the planet. Now, keep in mind, in 2014, all the way back to the 1980s, he was receiving NAACP awards from Al Sharpton, had all these black folks making rap songs about him. But the minute he decided to run as a Republican, he became persona non grata as far as the black community is concerned. And then at some point after 2020, there was a shift. Now, keep in mind that the Republicans have been consistently gaining black support for decades. But golly, man, right up until the point of him running for president, he was loved by black people. And so now here we are in 2024, we are on the cusp of the new election, and people are asking, how did Donald Trump steal? And I say steal because as far as those Democrats are concerned, he stole these black folks. They've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, and led astray. And so because of that, they don't understand how it happened. They're thinking he got it illegitimate. These must be Russian bots. These are bots working on this. And it's so far, it's gone so far, they're writing literature on it. They're trying to figure out how this happened. You got folks over here. I got a New York Post article here, and they're trying to figure out Trump leading Harris in all but one state, thanks to strong black support. They cannot figure this out. Could the presidential election battleground states ultimately be as uncompetitive as the just wrapped up World Series? And key to the former president's performance is these polls. These poll is black voters backing Trump to a degree other surveys of race aren't showing. So basically, at this point, most people think that Donald Trump is going to get about 30% of the black vote. That's about 25% of the black male vote. And people want to know why. I am positioned to answer that question, largely because I've been engaging with brothers heavily on social media, and typically only black men, for almost a decade now. And so I can tell you that for the most part, and as I said earlier, we've been shifting over towards the Republican Party, but it was going to take more than just that. Here's the thing. All right, here's the thing. Has become, I guess we could say, he has become a victim. With the prosecutions, them attacking him, his fortune, trying to put him in prison. Oh man, trying to take his family. You got the press all over him. You basically made black people who already don't necessarily trust the government based on our history, don't really trust these institutions, the press, the civil criminal justice system. We already don't trust these systems. And so now here you are, you attacking this man, and we're trying to figure out why. And just like any other American, man, most Americans, we support the underdog. And it's no different with black folks. More importantly, we don't like Joe Biden. We really didn't like Hillary Clinton. We held our nose and voted for Joe Biden. We held our nose and voted for Hillary Clinton. And Kamala Harris has a horrible track record with black people coming out of California. On top of that, she's known as a person who kind of, has a suspect reputation when it comes to who she decides to take in her bedroom. And so she's already a person who we don't necessarily find appealing. On top of that, she's really not black. Okay. But as far as black people are concerned, you persecuted Donald Trump. A lot of black people empathize with the fact that they got trumped up charges, ironically, trumped up charges. Black folks have been dealing with trumped up charges for centuries now. Wholly made up. And we see it happening to Donald Trump. Now, am I equating what this billionaire white man has had to deal with recently as to what equating that to what black folks have had to deal with, especially black men, for the last 200-300 years? Yes, I am. I'm saying that. I'm saying that it's the same situation. They're using the system against this man the same way they use the system against black people, and we empathize with it. We see it happening. They went after his family. They went after his fortune. They went after his freedom. And all this man did, what it seemed like all he did was got in the way of the globalists. He got in the way of the people who want to make money. He got in the way of the status quo. And they tried to persecute for him. So black folks are like, man, look, we've been rooting for the wrong side. This dude is talking about jobs. He's brash. He's bold. He says what's on his mind. He doesn't necessarily have to be that articulate. We need somebody who can get his point across, and he gets his point across with his actions. He's a known quantity at this point. He was president for 4 years. So yeah, it's not that Donald Trump stole black folks from the Democrat Party. It's that the Democrat Party failed to do what they had to do to keep us around. And so now you see them suffering the consequences, and they're trying to figure out how in the hell did this happen? And we tried it. We tried the same old playbook. That's what they've been doing. They've been trying to run that wing T. Okay. They've been trying to run that wing T in the pros. And it's like, nah, that was something that went out in the 1940s and 50s. The option is dead in the NFL. Black folks now recognize the game. We see this whole racism, and that's what I'm talking about. This whole racism. Be afraid of this big bad boogeyman. Like, that's Donald Trump. We're not afraid of. You keep telling everybody this man is, we'll say, Mr. Okay, we'll start with an H, right? We'll call him hit Mr. Okay, you keep calling him hit Mr. like this is World War II, and we're saying no. This man has grandchildren who are Jewish. This man's son-in-law is Jewish. That doesn't fit. You keep calling him a fascist. The truth is, most Americans don't know what the hell a fascist is, and so you calling him a fascist, that might appeal to the elites within the DC Beltway. That means something to them, but the vast majority of Americans are like, what the hell is that? And is that going to make my gas prices go up or down? Is it going to cause for me to be able to purchase a house when I get myself together? Am I going to be able to afford to take care of my children? This is all they're concerned about. These are kitchen table issues. Donald Trump addresses those kitchen table issues, and he has appealed. Black folks find him appealing in that regard. Now, is he going to get the overwhelming amount of support from black people? No, but 30% will do it. 30%, period. Whether Trump wins or loses, 30% of the black African-American vote means that he won. It means that the Democratic ship is sinking. It means it has holes in it. it means they better do something about it quick. But let me recap. Trump won the black vote, number one, because the Democrats didn't properly court black people. It's been, I don't call it benign neglect. I call it systematic neglect. They did it on purpose. We got them under control. We can just go ahead and try to court these folks from these other demographics, Latino, LGBT, Hispanic, Muslim, whatever. We got these black folks under. You took us for granted. They took black people for granted, and they paying for it. And then along comes Trump, who and they humanized this man. They made him a sympathetic character because of all the attacks he had to deal with. And black folks said, yeah, man, we've been through that too. We recognize what you're dealing with. And yeah, we're going to give you a shot because things were better under you. Things were better for black people under you. So yeah, Donald Trump stole the black vote because the Democratic Party left it out on the windowsill to be stolen. And now they're going to suffer the consequences, not just this election, but moving forward, because this trend is not going to end. I predict next time you get the right candidate, Donald Trump does what he has to do, you're going to have more black people who are going to vote for the Democratic Party moving forward. I mean, vote, guys. Hey, at this point, I'm out.
Dennis Berlin Podcast. Hit the like button, subscribe.